So you're thinking about buying property here in the Charlotte metro area? Well, if you go to buy a new construction home, there are going to be things that are particular about the Charlotte metro area. Today, I'm going to discuss 8 nuances that may surprise you. My name is Yadi Karina Jones, and I'm a real estate agent with Lifestyle International Realty here in Charlotte and the surrounding areas. Every week, I turn on my video cameras so that you can learn more about what it's like to live, work, and play here in Charlotte. If you've been thinking about making a move to Charlotte, or if you already live here and you want to buy or sell property, feel free to connect with me. I am available by Zoom, email, phone, or a text. Now, if you haven't yet made a decision about Charlotte, please subscribe to the channel so that you can continue to learn what it's like to live here in the Queen City. Now, let's discuss these 8 nuances because you need to know this before you decide to invest in the Queen City. It doesn't matter where you decide to move to, there's always going to be nuances about the area that you're in. For instance, if you decided to move to Florida, you're going to see swimming pools that have a glass enclosure. Likewise, if you move to California, you might be harder pressed to find a 2-story home than a single-story home. Well, Charlotte has its own nuances, and today we're going to discuss 8 of those things that you're going to find here that are unique and particular to the Charlotte metro area. Nuance number 1. When builders create an open concept area, it is really open. For instance, you are going to have your living room area, your dining room area, and your kitchen area all in one space. In fact, sometimes this can be one large rectangle with these areas defined by furniture. Add to that the fact that sometimes you also get something called a breakfast area. So it's an informal dining room area, and all of these can be within the same exact space. So if you're a person that really wants more designated areas, you want to feel like your living room is off to one side or your dining room is off to one side, that is an important wish list item that you need to mention. Nuance number 2. Flex spaces are a thing here. Instead of creating formal dining room areas or formal office spaces, builders are attracted to the idea of creating a flex space. This can be a 3-sided room that doesn't have a door to it. So that way you can decide if you want it to be a dining room, a pool table area, a playroom, a study, a wine room, whatever you decide to do with this space, it is flexible. This is typical here, and so you're not always going to find a formal dining room if that's what you're looking for, or a formal office. Sometimes you will have to create that space just by putting furniture. Nuance number 3. We have water closets here. What is a water closet? So a water closet is a room that has a door and it only has a commode in it. Typically, you're only going to see a water closet inside the bathroom that is in the primary bedroom. So if you have an ensuite, so a bathroom that's attached to a bedroom, and that is the owner's suite, you'll typically see this water closet. You sometimes will not see this feature until a home is priced somewhere around $450,000 to $500,000, but that doesn't mean that you won't see it. It depends on the builder. But this is something that sometimes trips my clients up, but it is very, very common to see it here. Nuance number 4, we have loft spaces here. Sometimes when a client sees a loft space, they see it as wasted space because, of course, this could have been an additional bedroom. But I'll tell you that about 95% of people that are buying a home here want a loft space. This is an open area, usually on your secondary or 3rd floor, where you can put a television, some additional seating like a sofa or a couple of recliners, and this can become a second space to watch television or for the kids to hang out or for you to have an office in that space. Nuance number 5. Some communities here are all electric. It isn't uncommon to go to a community and they do not offer gas stoves. So it is very normal to see a community where every single appliance is electric. Sometimes this is done because of permitting issues, and other times it's done for energy efficiency reasons. But nevertheless, if you truly need a gas stove, that's something that you have to make super clear. Sometimes you cannot get a gas stove until you're in a higher budget, so maybe $400,000 to $500,000 and up. Nuance number 6. Builders here will sometimes build the closet in the bathroom. What I mean by that is that the closet is not technically in the bathroom, but you do have to go through the bathroom to access that room. I have not seen this be an issue, although sometimes people are worried about humidity. But because we do have ventilation in our bathrooms, I haven't seen it cause a problem with clothing. But it is something that you need to know because it's super common to see a closet in the bathroom. Nuance number 7. New construction homes are usually subject to a homeowners association. Yes, there are areas in Charlotte like Noda, Cotswold, and Kannapolis where there is new construction without a homeowners association. But most of the time, if you have new construction, it's going to happen in clusters called subdivisions. In these subdivisions, most of the time, the builder is going to assign an HOA or homeowners association to it to preserve the beauty of the neighborhood. So if you do want new construction, but you do not want to pay for a homeowners association, or you don't want to have to follow the rules and regulations of a homeowners association, you're probably going to be better off doing a custom build, or you may have to be flexible about the location that you end up in because only certain areas allow for new construction where you do not have a homeowners association. Nuance number 8, you will see upside down outlets. This is not a mistake. Builders actually put one outlet per room upside down so that you will know that that particular outlet is connected to a light switch in the room. That means that if you were to plug a lamp into that outlet, you will be able to turn on that lamp using the light switch that is designated to it. Now that you know the 8 nuances of buying a new construction home in Charlotte, North Carolina, which one surprised you the most? Well, if you're thinking about making a move and you want to continue to learn more about this area, feel free to connect with me using any of the contact information below. My name is Yadi Karina Jones at your service. I am with Lifestyle International Realty, and I'd love to work with you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to do so that you can continue learning what we have to offer you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.